Hey guys, welcome back. Sister Cerise here. What is Gene Deal attacking vloggers for? Today we're going to talk about the podcast with Soul, Sean G, and Gene Deal. All right, guys. So Gene Deal. Those of you who've been sleeping under a rock and you know about the Diddy situation still, I'm going to fill you in on who Gene Deal is. Gene Deal was one of Diddy's bodyguards way back in the day, even before the Cassie days. So he didn't even really know Cassie that much. He just knows a lot of his information from word of mouth. Okay, now he was in Diddy's life during the Biggie, when Biggie was with Diddy. So he has a lot of stories about that, and they are very interesting. And I was liking those stories when he would talk about those stories and that whole night of when Biggie was. Okay, and that's a sad story, and he doesn't lie. He stands on his business with that. But then when he starts slamming Diddy based on hearsay, I don't know. I'm more of a factual person. I really like facts. I'm like, dude, you weren't even working for Diddy. So how are you just supposing all these stories? But it is what it is, and I mean, this is what we all do anyway on our channels, right? We all hear information and we share it. I do the same thing, entertainment news. But if I'm going to be talking about somebody, I want to make sure that I have my facts right. And one of the things that he has said recently, I feel was a slap upside a vlogger's head that was unnecessary. Sean G, podcast with Soul. One of the very few vloggers that was giving the inside information from the overflow courtroom day after day. I mean, this guy, Sean G, only missed about maybe 4 or 5 days of all those weeks of testimony when Diddy was during Diddy's trial. Now, Sean G, you know, he's a supporter of Diddy, so if you're not, then I understand. All I'm saying is this, facts are facts. And there were certain things that other vloggers were coming out of the courtroom saying that wasn't true. It just wasn't true. And us on the outside, I live in the Dominican Republic. I wasn't in New York. I'm from Canada. I wasn't in Canada. I was here in the Dominican Republic looking forward and anxiously waiting each day during break time, like lunchtime, break time, and after court to watch Armand Wiggins. And then I started to watch a lot of conversations with Jay. I started to watch Trent Out Loud. And I also started to watch a lot of the podcast with Soul. And the reason why was because I felt that these vloggers, they were not biased. They were just giving the information, even though they could have been supporting or not supporting. And one of the things that really triggered my memory about podcast with Soul was when it came to the closing arguments, and he's like, yeah, man, like, you know, yeah, Diddy, it seems like there may be some problems. He didn't come out lying. You know, he came out telling the truth. He came out telling us how each lawyer presented their case. And I really liked that. And so much so that I actually, I'm going to show you guys what I got in here. I went on his website and I got this delivered to me. I'm opening it for the first time with you guys. I got myself his book. It is volume 1. Here we go. Astigmatism in My Soul. And he also has there the nutrition facts on the front because he does a lot of calisthenics on his channel. He works out a lot, which maybe Gene Deal, you should try to do. But yet, Gene Deal, you call the guy a clown. Gene Deal, this is not what you're supposed to be doing as a person that's supposed to be representing. You were a bodyguard, but you are also a person who was in law enforcement. So maybe that's what you're trying to do, enforce right now. But you don't have the power to do that on YouTube. None of us do. And if we can't support someone on YouTube, then, and we have reason to put them down because their facts are not right, then yeah, maybe we can do that. But you don't need to put someone down because you don't agree with them. I know that there's one vlogger right now who's putting down another vlogger because her facts are not straight, and she does a lot of clickbait titles, and it's just not cool. She said that Diddy's trying to escape from jail. She said that Diddy's going bankrupt. She said all this stuff like Diddy's a Fed, and she always says these things. And she recently even said that Trump is giving immunity to Ghislaine Maxwell. And that's not true. It's not true at all. It's the DOJ that's doing that. So a lot of her facts are not always factual. Sometimes she picks things out of the air, and I'm not going to say her name because actually, I did watch her videos for a long time. But there's another vlogger who literally puts her on the hot seat a lot of the times. And it's only because her facts are not straight. And I understand that he would do that. But Gene Deal, I don't understand why you would call somebody a clown when they are reporting facts. Why? Why pick on a vlogger? And you picked on the wrong person, I'll tell you that much right now. Because this man right here, he really does have soul. This man right here puts a lot of work into what he believes in. And he is very well loved. If you don't love him, you still watch him. And I bet you're one of those people that have one of those fake accounts that go onto his account and say negative things about him when he's doing his lives. That's what people need to, in my opinion, stop doing. As a soul coach, I'm not trying to tell people what to do. I'm trying to tell people what they can do in order to be just better in life. And when I hear that someone like Gene Deal, who is, listen, I'm overweight, so I'm not going to fat shame here, but you're overweight, man. You're all hunched over when you're walking. I saw the videos of you coming out the courtroom, and you just look like you're very uncomfortable in your own skin. You shouldn't be calling anyone clowns. Clowns are usually the fat ones. And not only that, you shouldn't be putting anybody else down. You don't want your information to come out. You don't want to be that person on YouTube that just makes views because you're putting down other people, man. You were so respected before the Diddy trial because you were giving real information about Biggie. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Even Diddy has been released from having any dealings with the Tupac situation. Okay? So they're clearing Diddy's name slowly. Keefe D is in jail right now, and Diddy's name was being spoken about to have to give some type of testimony of some kind, but they have cleared his name and he no longer has to. Slowly. And no one is saying that Diddy is perfect. This video is not about Diddy only, but what I am concerned about is Gene Deal, a full-grown man, going on the internet and putting down another vlogger who just brought the facts out, and it doesn't make anybody a clown. I'm going to read this book right here. I am proud to say that I bought this book and it was money well spent, and I'm going to read this book from front to back, from cover to back, and I'm going to read it with pride because I do know that this is a man that works his body out. Sean G, he works his body out. He puts a lot of energy into his YouTube channel, and he spends a lot of time trying to uplift people. And he has a lot of confidence and a lot of soul. So guys, I just want to say, let's do all that together. Let's uplift each other. Let's take care of our bodies. Let's take care of each other. Unless somebody is spitting lies and they're not facts, then mind your business and hold your corner. This is just my opinion. Guys, huge hugs, loads of love, big blessings. Please be good to yourself out there. Be good to others out there. And remember, tomorrow is not promised, so make the best of today. Take care. Here's my theme song.
Sister Cerise, entertainment queen. Sister Cerise, your entertainment queen. Real-time updates on the trending scene. Subscribe, like, share, comment below. The soulful journey's just begun to flow. Tune in for real-time updates, baby. Your favorite singers making moves every day. Actors, singers, content creators on the scene. Sister Cerise got the inside scoop, you know what I mean? To the studio floor, subscribe today, what are you waiting for? Breaking news and exclusive interviews. Sister Cerise brings you all the latest views. Celebrity gossip and behind the scenes. Living life through these digital screens. Fashion shows and movie premieres. Catching all the drama, the laughs and tears. Social media buzz and viral trends. Sister Cerise keeps you current, my friends. From TikTok stars to Hollywood's elite, this entertainment coverage can't be beat. So hit that notification bell. Sister Cerise has stories to tell. In this digital age of fame and glory, we're all part of this incredible story. To the studio floor, subscribe today, what are you waiting for? Breaking news and exclusive interviews. Sister Cerise brings you all the latest views. Celebrity gossip and behind the scenes. Living life through these digital screens. Fashion shows and movie premieres. Catching all the drama, the laughs and tears. Social media buzz and viral trends. Sister Cerise keeps you current, my friends. From TikTok stars to Hollywood's elite, this entertainment coverage can't be beat. So hit that notification bell. Sister Cerise has stories to tell. In this digital age of fame and glory, we're all part of this incredible story. Sister Cerise, entertainment queen. Sister Cerise, your entertainment queen. Real-time updates on the trending scene. Subscribe, like, share, comment below. The soulful journey's just begun to flow. Tune in for real-time updates, baby. Your favorite singers making moves every day. Actors, singers, content creators on the scene. Sister Cerise got the inside scoop, you know what I mean? From the red carpet to the studio floor, subscribe today, what are you waiting for? Breaking news and exclusive interviews. Sister Cerise brings you all the latest views. Celebrity gossip and behind the scenes. Living life through these digital screens.